Flaming Skull podcast, and I'm your host, Malcolm Soames. In the previous episode, we asked you a question on if we get releases and merchandise like t-shirts imported of international artists that are featured on this podcast at a reasonable price, would you buy it? We got 96% of the votes for yes and 4% of the votes for no. Thank you for voting, and we are working on getting international releases. We at the Flaming Skull podcast would like to thank everyone for buying CDs, and we are currently sold out with Theorized, Eccentric Pendulum and Rudra's releases for now. Do check out our site for the details on any releases that are available, and mail in your orders to distributions@tfspodcast.net. Don't forget to mention your contact details like name, contact number and address. That brings me to the question of this episode. Amongst all the episodes that we've released till now, including episode 6, which according to you is the best episode? Cast your vote on the blog, that's tfspodcast.blogspot.com. We have a contest for this episode. We are giving out 4 copies of Rat King's albums, that is 2 of each album, and is entirely based on a first come first serve basis. The question is, on which Grimm Brothers tale is the debut album of Rat King based on? Send in your entries at contest@tfspodcast.net or leave your answer on the short box on the blog. That's tfspodcast.blogspot.com. Don't forget to mention your contact details like your name, email address and contact number. Getting back to the show. The last track was Delusion of Life by De Profundis. Shoy has already given you a brief introduction about the band. And well, for the people who are unaware of the whole Rock in India thing, then you should know that De Profundis has played in Bangalore, India last Feb, and Iron Maiden had headlined the show. I am definitely looking forward to the new release of De Profundis. Their MySpace link is myspace.com/deprofundisuk, and their website is deprofundistheband.com. The next track is Reyerbazaar, The Annihilation by Chromatic Massacre. Chromatic Massacre is a 4-piece death metal band hailing from Dhaka in Bangladesh. They have released a split CD titled Genocide 71 with Ostito, another Bangladeshi band, with 3 songs. Here's some news for all you metalheads in the subcontinent. I have recently come across 2 documentaries. One of the documentaries are based on the rock and metal scene in Bombay and is called Declassified and Bootleg. The other documentary is based on the Sri Lankan metal scene through the eyes of 4 bands. And looking at these 2 endeavors, I am highly impressed and can't wait till these documentaries come out. A lot has been happening lately in the Indian subcontinent in terms of metal, and I am glad that there is a sense of oneness in our scene. No one promotes our scene, but we don't need them. We will do it on our own. That's exactly why we started this podcast, and we don't want to wait to a point where metal is banned in our countries, just like how black metal is banned in Malaysia. It may seem like our scene is non-existent, but this is a new revolution, and I hope that there will be a day that I see bands from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, etc. sharing the same stage at a metal gig. The MySpace link of Chromatic Massacre is myspace.com/chromaticmassacre, and this next track is called Reyerbazaar!
In Dhaka, a shallow grave is found. In it are buried over 200 leading Bengali intellectuals.
Let's go! Dhaka by the Habitants Armed that are reinforced under the army command. Voice prepared to reveal these people. They prepare the list of the intellectuals, journalists, professors and teachers, and they become at least 250 intellectuals, journalists and professors doing the they thought that they are the first enemy because these people who are the intellectuals and bring all the
Hi, this is Bajit Farabikam, the lead guitarist and vocalist of Chromatic Massacre from Bangladesh. It feels really great to see that Flaming Skull podcast is supporting the extreme metal scenery of Southern Asia. And we just heard our track Reyerbazaar on the Flaming Skull podcast, The Underground Metal Front.